So now we will go to the second part, which is the academic and professional information. And in this section here, it will ask you to add like kind of your data in terms of the CV and resume, and you have to upload your resume, and also some data about your academic background. So here, the first part is curriculum vitae or resume. The resume or the curriculum vitae describe your academic credentials or demonstrate record of scholarly achievements. You have to put these parts in your application, like of the Fulbright, and they want you to put these data in your resume or your CV. You have to put the education, like all universities attended, degrees earned, and dates received. In addition to your professional position held, like the work experience you have, also you have to provide a courses taught and other services provided to students at the home institution. If you have any publications, also it's very recommended to put this with a full citation so they can check if they want. And other professional activities such as workshops, seminars, and consultations. Also, if you are a member in any of the professional association, you have to mention this in your resume or CV. Also, for people who got their honors degrees from their colleges, like if you have a rank in your college, you have to put this into CV under the section of professional honors, awards, or fellowships. If you get another fellowship or a scholarship from another institution. And for sure, your community service. This is a very important part for Americans. They like so much people who are active in their like in their life. In addition to being a good student, they want to make sure that you have extracurricular activities. They said here that the document cannot exceed 4 pages. If you are exceeding 4 pages, and actually 4 pages are pretty long, that's kind of a CV. But if you are just like a junior worker, I highly recommend you to apply with a resume which is between 1 page to a maximum of 2 pages, and you can for sure upload your CV or resume here when you press on choose file. So the second part here, it talks about your academic background. They say list all the post-secondary education institution you have attended for credited peering coursework in reverse chronological order, which means you have to put firstly, like on the top, the newest records should be on the top, and the older ones have to be on the bottom. And this is what's called chronological order, from the recent to the older, depend on the timeline that you have taken your like studies. So if you are applying to the Fulbright program, on the top you should have the data about your bachelor degree, and by the time like before, if you want to add another degree that you have earned it before the bachelor degree or any type of a non-degree program that you have attended, you can add on after the bachelor degree. So if we can check here, it will ask you for sure to add on the institution name. So for example, let's take American University in Cairo. Here they have it. Level of study is undergraduate, which is bachelor degree. Where it was in Egypt. City, Cairo. Region, Cairo. The website, you have to get the website of your university if you have one. And the name of the diploma, so it's bachelor. Subject, let's say for example pharmacy. Name of the degree, actual local name of the diploma, like bachelor of pharmacy. Final grade, I can just say 3.5. Highest possible GPA, it could be 4. This is the maximum. So my grade will be 3.5 out of 4. And here you have to put enrolled from, let's say, 2009 to 2015, graduated in August. Here, if your degree is still in progress, if you are applying while you didn't finish it or you are in the last year of bachelor degree, you can precise here when exactly. So here, as I already finished, I can already put August, the same day that I have already put before, 2015, August 2015, and then you can save. And this is how it will look like, as you see. So here in this section, you have to put your professional experience. And here they ask you to list your current and any relevant previous professional experience. So here is basically, we are now kind of writing into the application what is already in the resume. So firstly, you have to work on your resume, and then you can just copy and paste from the resume to the application. So let's say, for example, here, healthcare, like here, like for example, we can choose whatever job, coordinator or consultant, type of work. So for example, I can write medical officer. Just I'm giving you an example. Employer name, let's say Ministry of Health, where I work, department, pharmacy, for example. Start date, let's say May 2019 to August 2022, etc. And you have to say Egypt. The address is like 44. City, Cairo. Region, Cairo. Postal code is the postal code which is related to your home city, and this is how it should looks like. Here you have to write just the list of the scholarship. If you get another scholarship or a fellowship, you can write here, and here any honors or prizes, and here any publication if you get any publication with the time and the name and the full citation. Here teaching experience, if you are working in a university as a professor, you can or if you are a teacher, you can provide any teaching experience that you have or research as well. And if you are a member in any of the professional organization, you have to write. So for example, for pharmacy students, they have the Syndicato of Pharmacy. If you are a member, you can provide this here, or if you are an engineer, or if you are a doctor, whatever, if you really a member of any of the professional organization, you have to provide this here. And this section is for experience abroad. For people who have traveled abroad, they can for sure add here their experience. But in the Fulbright, actually, they really like students who have really limited experience abroad, because it would be very interesting for them to join the Fulbright as a first abroad experience. Here, this question: have you recently entered the United States on G1 or G2 visa? And G1 is the visitor visa that it's similar to the one you will get as a Fulbright student. And if you had already a G1 visa before, it means you have got a scholarship from the American government before. And in the case of most students, it will be no. And if you have any previous Fulbright grant, you have to name it to say yes. But if not, you have to choose no. And again, they would prefer students who have never been to the United States, or any student who have never got the Fulbright grant before. So this is how it looks like. And this is for the second section. Now we will go to the third section, which is the academic material.